it the way that they do it. You know, they've been doing it a little vulgar, so the Most High chastising them right now. He's sending them back. They supposed to be here fighting with us. We on the streets. We be in Issachar neighborhood every weekend.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, some of them harken like we got some real thorough Issacharite brothers, but they even be looking at them because they brown. You know what I'm saying? Brown, brown. You know, they got the real color thing, man. They back in the day with it, and the Most High gonna check them for that, man. How y'all gonna come? How you gonna send the son back and you don't know you're Israelite? You think you from Spain?
Hmm.
You keep speaking the Spanish language. The word is out here crying out on every corner every week, and you ain't getting ready for it. But we ready to roll?
Con.
Huh? Okay. Before I begin, I like to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Yahweh being our Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shah being His only begotten Son, that the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I'm your brother Malak from the house of Israel, the Las Vegas congregation, and I like to give another mighty, mighty, mighty shout out and salute to the elders of the house of Israel who kept the torch going and kept the traditions that our fathers knew so that we, all of us together here, meeting and tarrying together and getting edified together, might be able to get salvation as well. Um, Also, if anybody is on this channel who you popped up on this channel and you saw HOI, um, we are the House of Israel. Feel free to reach out to any brother that you see in the chat or whatever, and come and join up with your brothers, man, because the Most High can make everybody draw a line in the sand. You already see it. But at the core of everything, it's a wicked nation, man. We are a wicked nation, man, and it all stems from us envying our oppressor, man. Can you let first? I want to start off with Baruch 4:1, and then I want to go to Deuteronomy 31:16. When everybody got it, say calm.
Oh, Salaki. This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endures forever. All that, Salaki, all they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
This is the book of the commandments of God, Yahweh. Um, we out here strive hard every day to keep it to come to life because we surely know what it's like to be dead without it. With that, I like to always start off with that, but let's go to Deuteronomy. I want to start off with Deuteronomy 31 and 16. We're gonna be down a little bit, man. Because America right now and the earth as a whole is crash out city, man. We about to see all the judgments hit everybody right now because they don't listen to the Most High. So when everybody got to say calm, man.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 31, verse 16. And the Lord said unto Moses, Behold, thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, and this people will rise up and go a whoring after the gods of the strangers of the land.
Stop. The Most High told Moses he gonna sleep with his fathers, forefathers, the ones who kept the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, we talking about Abraham. He going to sleep with his fathers. But us, a rebellious children, we gonna lift up the head. We gonna go against the Most High. We gonna challenge the Most High. We gonna question the Most High. Read.
Whether they go to be among them and will forsake me and break my covenant which I have made with them.
Right. That's what we do every day as the wicked nation. We forsake the Most High, man. You're on YouTube, and the first thing you do is you see the brothers out there, man. Thus saith the Lord. You go right past that. You go right past that to right to the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beat for the code in the halftime Super Bowl show. You know, follow, and that's why the Most High be dealing with us like this, man. Everything is coming back around full circle now. Famine, war. We already seen war, but think about it as a people. We got to get really built up in the spirit because we don't know war, man. We don't know war, man. Let's get real with ourselves. We don't know nothing about war. We ain't never been to war. We don't know what it feels like to be starving. We don't know what it's going to be like when it's all mayhem outside on the streets, man. We got to get built up in this spirit, man. Go, give me Isaiah 5:13. We gonna deal with this little scripture right here, and then we gonna go into the first video, man. Because right now in America, man, we crashing out, man. You will crash out immediately if you ain't doing what thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible. You crashing out right now, man. All these signs and wonders, and you think it's coming from Kemet and Anunnakis and all this old mumbo jumbo, man. You crashing out, man. Bring that out, King.
God, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, and verse 13. Therefore, my people are gone into captivity because they have no knowledge.
Right. Therefore, my people have gone into captivity because they got no knowledge. First things first, all you African Americans, and I got a brother that I grew up with. This nigga 50 years old and he call himself an Afrikaan. I give him all the information. I dialogue with him. You know, I try to reason with him every time he put up one of these weird posts, man. But I'm done with that, man. The Most High, man. If you ain't hearkening, man, I got to touch more people than that. You don't want to listen. That's on you. I'm not out here to teach soft, man. None of the teachers that we follow taught soft, man. They were scared of the prophets, man. They were scared of us, man, because we stood with this two-edged sword, man, chopping heads off, man. On some spiritual, man, but they had no problem with getting physical, man, carnal with it, man. Because sometimes the Most High might use you to serve somebody's judgment right there on the spot. We're going to be defending ourselves against our own people, man. We ain't imagining what it's gonna be like with no food, man. All I do is look on the internet and I see a bunch of weirdos, man. Russia and Ukraine is shooting bombs back and forth, man. They got all kinds of technology over here. They poisoning the food. We don't have no livestock. And niggas is worried about the girl with the fat ass on pop the balloon, man. You can't make this is wickedness right now, man. This is Crash Out City, man. Let me get the video with the young boy, man, because we so confused out here, man. Let's start off with the young boy, man, because this our future, man. How we getting into the kingdom, man, if we ain't teaching our kids the law, statutes, and commandments, man? It's sad, man. It hurt my heart, man, when I see it, man, because I only thing I could do is raise mine right, man, because these kids out here, man, they ain't got no guidance, man. You can start the one with the man sentenced to life.
Savannah man heading to prison for the murder of a 16-year-old.
It happened at Chatham City Apartments in Garden City on December 6th of 2021. WSCV's Sarah Smith was in court today for the sentencing along with the victim's mother. And she is joining us now with why the family says it doesn't mean an end to their suffering.
That's right, Tina and Ben. Well, life in prison with the possibility of parole for malice murder. That's the sentence for Jamari Brown, the man found guilty for shooting and killing Amarian Robinson in 2021. Robinson's mother, tells me she's disappointed in the outcome.
It destroyed our family. We'll never be the same.
Tina Brandt's 16-year-old son, Amarian Robinson, was shot 15 times by then 18-year-old Jamari Brown. According to prosecutors, it began with an argument 6 weeks before the shooting. Robinson reportedly hit Brown's brother, the prosecution calling the shooting retaliation. Brandt says it's unforgivable.
Because he took justice in his own hands. My son didn't have a gun. My son didn't even have a chance. It's wrong. You shot my baby over 15 times. It's wrong. I don't think that's. I will never forgive him. I'm sorry.
And she tells News 3 she's unhappy with the decision from Judge Tammy Stokes to even give him a chance of getting out of prison, life with the possibility of parole.
I'm disappointed because I felt like he should have got no parole. I don't think 30 years is enough. My baby is never coming back.
Brandt calling her son a, quote, gentle giant, a young man who is always happy, smiling, and laughing.
For the ones who love him, they know my baby. My baby is a gentle giant. He's a good boy. He's going to be missed. We miss him every day.
The defense spoke about Brown's learning disabilities, him having ADHD, and also qualifying for special education. The Brown family didn't want to comment on the sentencing, but on the stand, his mother described him as a, quote, good kid. The prosecution, however, talked about ongoing issues with Brown getting into trouble at school or even in one instance, stealing his grandmother's car. Brown also had a juvenile court order in January 2020. No matter the verdict, Judge Stokes acknowledged that both families are forever changed.
All we got is memories. That's it.
There are some stipulations to Brown's sentencing. First, if he gets parole, it will be supervised and there will be a no contact order with the Robinson family. Brown can't own a firearm, can't have any new arrests. He'll have alcohol and drug restrictions and take anger management courses. Sarah Smith, WSAV News 3, on your side.
If you're
See this, man? Give me the book of Matthew, man, chapter 5, verse 21, man. You see this, man? See what's happening? The mother getting up there still lying. She acts like she wants a righteous judgment. That was a righteous judgment. You sitting here saying your son ain't doing this, that, and the third. We know he's doing something different. I got sons who ain't never been in no trouble. You can't tell me that, man. Bring that out, man. Matthew 5 and 21, man. This is what we got to stick with the law.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 21. The red letters of Yahweh Shah. Ye have heard that it is said by them of old time, thou shalt not kill. And whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment.
Right. Whoever shall kill is going to be in danger of a judgment, man. We witnessing a judgment on the mother and the son and the other mother and the other son. They breaking the divine order, man. Ain't no husband in the house, man. Give me Isaiah 2 and 13. This where the root of the problem start, right here, man. Give me Isaiah 2 and 13, man. This why we don't go. This why the older brothers who got so-called wisdom won't talk to the young boys, man. Ain't no man, they never been taught by a man. They mother teaching them how to be effeminate, and they taking these boys and they saying, "Oh, I want you to be my dream man." But meanwhile, you got Tyrone, Pookie, and Lonzo in and out of your bedroom slapping you the hell up, man. Bring that out, man.
Oh, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 2 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
And upon all the cedars of Lebanon that are high and lifted up, and upon all the oaks of Bashan, and upon all the high mountains, and upon all the hills that are lifted up.
Salakia, is that Isaiah 3 and 12?
Oh, Slakin, that was Isaiah 2. That was
Salakia, Isaiah 3 and 12.
God, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
As for my people, children are their oppressors, and
What?
women rule over them.
Right, read that again from the top, man.
Come. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
Right. Children are oppressors, man. A bunch of feminine boys living in a fantasy, being raised by a woman who think that she know how to raise a man. All right? You know how to get them dressed up and put them in fancy sneakers and make that little badass boy what he is. You breaking the divine order of everything, man, without the man in the house, man. Even if he ain't in the truth, man, he's still gonna be a provider and a protector, but you gotta let him be that, man. I seen a saying the other day where what it say, how it go? He can't be your protector and your target at the same time, man. That's a real saying, man. You know, but this is all Esau work, man. The woman encompassed the man, you know, she taking on all the characteristics of a man. You know, it's a heinous act, man. The Most High ain't dealing with it, man. The Most High is not dealing with that right there, man. Give me Isaiah 42 and 22. See, our problem is we envy our oppressors, man, and we get put in a trick bag all the time, man. We get put in the trick bag. You grow up in your neighborhood, the first thing you see is boys in the hood, or we saw, in my time, we saw boys in the hood, we saw NWA. But well, by the time NWA came out, I was on a prison stretch. But we had Koji Rap. You know, we had brothers who was speaking evil communication, man. That's what we had to look up to, man. And they was trying to emulate the gangsters that they saw and what they thought was gangster activity, man. Thus, you got a whole nation of dummies right now, man. Killers. Hate their brothers in their heart, man. Hang you dead for telling them the truth, man. Bring that out, Ken.
God, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 42 and verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
Right, this is a people robbed of and spoiled of their heritage and their culture, man. And they, most of all, they heavenly Father, man. Read.
They are all of them snared in holes.
Right, they all tricked, trapped, caught up. You go to court and you get off with a fine, only to go outside and your car got a new ticket on it. You know what I'm saying? We always caught in traps and snares. We gotta make rush decisions from a poor decision pool. Man, read that last part again. They snared. Caught. Go ahead.
They are all of them snared in holes. And they are hid in prison houses.
Right, they hid in prison houses. This will happen to this young man right now, man. He envy his oppressors, man. His oppressors, man, they put taskmasters over him, these dumbass rappers, man. They envy their oppressor. They want the money that their oppressor got. Their oppressor put illusion on them. Hey man, make a song about killing everybody and tell her to pop that coochie. And you ain't playing about yours, and we gonna make you rich by poisoning your people, man. And thus you got this generation of kids who I told you, I seen a kid on the internet who seen the Kendrick Lamar halftime show. He said Kendrick Lamar is the new Moses, man. I put on the post, man, stop being foolish, man. I said this truth been being pushed on these streets since the 70s, man. Your father ain't listen. You ain't listen. So now you think Kendrick Lamar, man, you better stop leaning on these entertainers, man, who don't mean you no good, man. Yeah, you know you're an Israelite now, but what does that mean? It's a whole lot of us out here who know we Israelites, man, but we don't want to adhere to the law, man. We don't want to abide in the truth, man. That's so far. That's what happens. You get smitten with madness, man. You lose your way. You looking for a path. You looking for a fellowship of righteousness, and you run across some fools because you blind. You can't see. Everything is bright, but your wisdom is dim. You can't see, man. Give me Isaiah 59 and 10. You can't see what's going on. You you know we following the wrong things, man. Like me personally, man, pastors, man. If I ever was in a position, man, to shut that down, man, that'd be an executive order I sign, man. Get them out of here, man. They ruining us, man. All the effeminate men come from that church background. Well, nobody want to hear none of that, man. Nobody wants to see him. This old freak pedophile type dude rubbing Miss Mabel hand for 5 hours, then check her for $500. Nobody wants to see that, man. Them days is over, man. That wickedness, man. We got to get it out of our communities, man. The Lord is bringing all of them to the forefront, man, and shaming them. You know why? Because brothers like us go outside every week, man, and teach. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible. Bring that out, King.
God, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 59, and verse 10. We grope for the wall like the blind.
Right. We grope for the wall like the blind. We over here can't find our way, can't find, we got no sense of direction, man. Read.
And we grope as if we had no eyes.
Right. Read.
We stumble at noonday as in the night.
Right. So noonday, think about what it's saying right there. Noonday is when the sun is the highest, when it's the brightest outside, right? But yet it's saying spiritually we stumbling like it's midnight. It's the middle of the night. We can't see our way in front of us, man. You know, this was happening to our kids, man. We got kids raising kids, mothers from different eras. A single grandmother raising a single daughter with her 3 kids, and the single daughter is doing single woman activities, and grandma's raising the kids, man. We all seen that, man. That's textbook Israelite living, man. That's a curse. That's why these kids is going off like this, man. Kids don't want to grow up to be no engineer or nothing no more. They want to be YouTube sensations, man. They want to go get the niggas. They want to go get manicures and pedicures, man, and rock Tom Ford purses. Come on, man. That's nothing that our forefathers ever did. This is traditions of men. This is what I'm saying. We envy our oppressor. We want to be like him. But he teach us these things so we could be his entertainment, man. Our death is a source of revenue for him, man. Us being in a struggle over here, having to work 40 plus hours a week, man, is a revenue for him, man. And I know a lot of Israelites, man, you wicked Israelites, man, you see what's happening to our brothers, man, from the northern kingdom, and you like, see, serve them right. You don't know that you and him is the same people. I get that part, but still, where's the humanity in you, man? You was taken from another place, forced to be here, and then you build this whole place up. You create civil rights for the whole world. Everybody that's brown complected, man, ain't even our people, but that's a whole nother story, right? And you still being pushed down, man. They come here, and you know who the Hamites is, man. Right now, I'm working at a rich school. Right now, I'm an electrician. I'm working at a rich school. They upgrading the cameras. They spent like $250,000 for all these state of art cameras, right? But I'm walking in the school, so I'll be looking to see the kids, right? It's a rich school. Everybody, the Raiders kids play here. Everybody got Bentleys and cyber trucks and you name it. They got anything that's popping that the rappers got. These rich kids got, right? And I watched throughout the hallway and I just can't believe my eyes, man, how our kids being indoctrinated. These kids right here, maybe they know what about slavery, but the generations of little Israelite kids that who parents is privileged enough to send them to that little fake ass school, because it's not no privilege, really, man. You're dealing with racism, man, and the more money that you pay, the less the racism be shown, man, in them places, man. You indoctrinating your kid, they want to be white. You gotta hear her, man. You swear her name was Becky, man, or I don't know, man. I just turned around, seen a little Israelite girl, man. She spoke, but she sounded like I don't know, man. Somebody off of Clueless, you know. And then there's the other people of so-called color, like the Hamites in there. They don't speak to me. I know that they Hamites right off the bat. They know who we are, man. Every other nation know who we are except for us, man. We got a lack of understanding about everything, man. That's why I don't like to joke with everybody, man. Yeah, you make $1,000 a week, but you couldn't tell me who you were. You can't tell me nothing about your nationality, man. You live in the parameters of the white man, and most of us live in the parameters of the white man education and entertainment, man. That's it, man. We make stuff for them and we entertain them, man. Bunch of Sambo ass niggas, man. And the Lord gonna deal with y'all, man. Because right now the Lord raising up mighty men who come out here and pour out doctrine through prophecy every week. When I first came into this walk, and I used to watch videos and watch camps and different camps, I didn't have the wisdom that I have now, right? I hear all these camps bragging and, they crashing out to me, man, because they got a covetous spirit, man. How you going to be the gatekeeper of the truth, man? Who gave you that position, man? How you saying you better than somebody else? I like it where I'm at, man, because you can have 2 million followers. It don't matter, man. If you hate your brother in your heart, man, you not sent by the Most High, man. I don't care how much funding you got, how many networks you on, how charismatic you are. You hate your brother in your heart, you ain't sent, man. You're not sent, man. And it hurt my heart, man, because Salaki, you see your brothers, man, and you in your heart, because you don't got that covetous nature, right? At least I know over here at HOY, we just some humble brothers, man, who ain't playing about Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. I and I watch the camps, you know, they'll talk to you when you ain't got no fringes on, beat you down all day. Let you walk back around there with some fringes on that ain't a certain color, man. They act like they ain't your brother no more, man. Where that's at in the scriptures, man. We ain't getting no respect put on our name because we can't get along amongst each other. We doing nigga shit, monkey shit. Niggas arguing about doctrines, man. Like, yeah, how was y'all deal with that, man? It's above your pay grade, man. You go over here and teach salvation to the lost sheep, man. Bring them the good news, man. Let your Howard Shah iron all that out, man. We got a bigger purpose, man. We ain't gotta have all of them people. I know every brother that's around me is mighty, man. And I give my life for them. And I can't stress it enough, man. I done got off topic because these things be burning on my heart, man. I try to stay. I'm not a real political guy, man. I'm a frontline dude, man. Where the action at, man? I ain't really the one who's sitting back, you know, being covered. It's like, we do this, we might get 1 million likes, or we say, nah, I'm not with none of that, man. I'm just trying to keep it simple, man, because that's hard enough. Man, can you play the second video, man? Because we gonna see why these boys of ours, these young men of ours, is killing one another, man. They never been taught how to reason, man. Bring in that second video, man. They never been taught how to reason by a man. A man know another man's physical power, man. We know each other capabilities, man. So we deal with each other accordingly, man. Women go from 0 to 100, man. And that's what be happening with these ignorant, pestilent little girl boys, man. You can start that video, King.
WGN investigates President Trump's mass deportation efforts right here in Chicago.
Yeah, there are several signs they're not as significant as promised, which doesn't mean immigrants aren't on edge. WGN's Ben Bradley is here with a look at the numbers, Ben, and the impact.
Ray and Micah, while ICE's last update said they've arrested 9,000 people across the country, they've refused repeated requests to reveal how many of those arrests took place here in Chicago. They're also not providing a breakdown of how many of those arrested actually have a violent criminal history.
As you've seen today, we're not sweeping neighborhoods. This is a target enforcement.
Days after the inauguration, and with Dr. Phil and his camera crew in tow, the Trump team announced mass deportation efforts were underway. But 3 weeks in, they now acknowledge the numbers aren't where they want them to be.
I'm not. The rest, if you look at the rest in the interior enforcement, it's about 3 times higher than it was a year ago today. 3 times higher is good, but I'm not satisfied.
Trump's border czar repeating his frustration with states like Illinois, which have laws banning local police and jailers from cooperating with deportation efforts.
Any sanctuary city that purposely released public safety threats back into public is stupid. I mean, let us arrest the bad guy in the jail.
While ICE highlights a handful of arrests of violent criminals under the banner "The Worst First," the agency isn't releasing much in the way of details. Syracuse University's Track Immigration Project says on January 26th, the most recent data available, 14,882 people were in custody as a result of ICE arrests, a 36% increase over 1 year ago. In Elgin 2 weeks ago, agents looking for a fugitive with a violent past didn't find him, but they did arrest a 44-year-old father of 4 who relatives say had been in this country for 2 decades working as a roofer.
I've already seen the stories. Non-criminals are being arrested at a higher rate, and they're going to keep being arrested at a higher rate because we can't arrest that bad guy in the jail. We got to go to the community. When we go in the community, we're going to find the bad guy. When we find the bad guy, he's probably with others that aren't a criminal priority, but they're going to get arrested too.
We did see increased enforcement, but not nearly at the rate and the numbers that the federal government was claiming and was threatening.
Immigrant advocates say they think awareness campaigns instructing people about their rights have made enforcement more difficult.
They're not opening the door when agents come without a warrant. They're remaining silent. They're exercising their constitutional rights and in doing so protecting themselves and their families.
President Trump signed an executive order ending asylum. He's also working to strip away protected status for those who are already here. Lawsuits have been filed over that. Regardless, though, of their outcome, there is another important ground truth, and that is that southern border crossings have dropped 74% since Trump took office. So there is a very real impact.
All right. Thanks for a look at those numbers, Ben. Appreciate it.
Are you worried that using your home?
Look at Pharaoh, man. Give me Exodus 14:5, man. The ring of judgment is all over again. This the new Pharaoh we looking at right now, man. Y'all better know it and get acquainted with it, man.
No,
You gotta ask. Go ahead, King.
Lucky. You gotta.
No, he gotta ask the grind. He gotta ask the grind with Esau first, right? He gotta ask the grind with his brother. But make no mistake about it, man. We the last course on the dinner plate, man. We is the last course, and I don't mean everybody. I'm talking about you mighty strong brothers, man, who go outside, man, and teach against this wicked place, man. Bring that out, King.
God, it's the book of Exodus, chapter 14 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
And it was told the king of Egypt that the people fled. And the heart of Pharaoh and of his servants was turned against the people. And they said, why have we done this? That we have let Israel go from serving us.
Right. So listen, that's what's going on right now, man. They bucking up, man. They don't like us being in high places, man. They're not happy about no Jasmine Crockett and Congress reading them the riot act, man. Putting smear and shame all on their face, man. They rescinding all civil rights, man. Don't get caught up on the fine print, man. They getting rid of all the attorney general, inspector generals who look over civil rights, wrong violations. Ain't no more protections out there, man. They just ain't flexed their hand yet, man. We last on the plate, man. We gonna realize we still chattel slavery, man. We gonna recognize that, man, because he is Pharaoh, man. You better know that this man right here is bold, brazen. He say what's on his mind. He think that his God saved his life. He think he's sent by his God. We better get right with this, man, because right now they are costing our brothers, man. And the whole key is for us to join like one stick, man. Can nobody on the earth touch us, man. If the 12 tribes of Israel stop shucking and jiving and wanting to be in some cathedral on Sunday, or wanting to be at so-and-so strip club on Friday night, we could get the kingdom going, man. We can't get the kingdom going because we won't stand still to receive this word to get the salvation, man. Jump down from Exodus 14. Go down to 13 right quick, man. All we got to do, man, is get founded to stand still and stand firm on this book, man. That's the problem with us, man. White man is a scholar. Oh, he come over in the conversation. Oh, that's not true. I think everything you say is a lie. Bring that out, King.
God, Exodus 14 and 13. And Moses said unto the people, fear ye not, stand still, and see the salvation of the Lord.
Right. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord, man. When it's saying stand still, it means stop. Whatever you doing, repent. Turn around and change, man. So we as a nation could receive and see the salvations of the Lord, man. But you being caught up in this melee out here trying to be like the Rothschilds and whoever Jay-Z is chasing after, or whoever they is. You know, I'm so far out of that right now, man, because over the last 2 years, man, the Most High done exposed all these fake celebrities, man. They in our way, man. They killing our people, man. But give me Leviticus 19 and 17, because Issachar, Ephraim, all of our brothers, y'all know y'all got a disdain for us, man. We Judah, man. We the praise of all the brothers, man. You got the nerve, man. The Most High ain't playing with you, man. He ain't playing with us either. And who better to tell you than the slave, man, who been dealing with the judgments from back then to now. Bring that out, kid.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
Read that again.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
Right, I wanted you to say it loud for all the brothers in the back, man, who hate their brother, man, for some silly, man, that don't got nothing to do with nothing today, man.
God,
you know, we don't need... Hold on, Salakia, kid. We don't need brothers around us, man, who getting caught up on the small stuff, man. We at war. We at war, man. It's about to be a food drought, a water drought, a drought of the word. Keep reading, Ken.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people. But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord.
This is a simple commandment, man. The strongest of brothers fall short with, man. You see him, he's so mighty. He got the razzmatazz. He can hit you with the let me get this, bop, bop, bop. But he hate his brother. How you gonna deal with that? You got camps out here who know that we Israelites. They go outside on the corner and teach that we are the Israelites, right? But in the same breath say, oh, they Israelites, they ain't got the truth. They ain't really Israelites, man. Make your mind up, man. You go outside and you teach that we ain't black. Black is the color in the crown box. You turn around and call us black in a derogatory fashion like Esau, man. Cover the spirit, man. Ain't nobody racing with you, man. We just trying to be humble servants over here, man. Give me Lamentations 4 and 16, man. Our brothers, they don't understand, man. The Lord done divided us up for breaking his commandments, man. We hate one another, man. He brought this disruption a long, long time ago, man, with the northern and southern kingdom, man. We was going off. Bring that out, okay?
God, this is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and 16. The anger of the Lord hath divided them. he would no more regard them. They respected not the persons of the priests. They favored not the elders.
Right. That's what's going on right now, man. How louder can we get, man? Every week you can catch a video on any camp channel where they debunking some priest, some pastor, some white blah 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 scholar, and you still passing by the truth, man. Can I get can I get a calm? Because this is the water Yahweh, the water Yahweh Shah, that we over here standing firm and bold in this truth, man. Because with what I'm seeing right now outside, man, I don't go outside, man. I'm scared of outside, man. Fuck around, take your kids to the store to go get something to drink, and somebody walk in there with a bomb. You know how Esau do, man. Esau taking Esau money now. We can ready to see what's getting ready to happen, man. Esau getting ready to have a civil war. That house getting ready to be super divided, man. It's gonna be rich and poor, man. Pay attention, man. They all wicked, but it's gonna be a battle of rich and poor, man. It's gonna be an internal civil war here, man. And like with every war that we all been around, breathing and seeing the witness, who they blame at the end? The Jews. They blame us for every war. Everybody got a dirty little secret about what they did to the Israelites, man. Everybody got a dirty little secret that they did to the Israelites, man. Don't nobody want to down. It wasn't no videos back then, man. When they was selling us, in the so-called Middle East to the Indians and East Indians and the Palestinians. Like a lot of them brothers, them you can see Israelite brothers right there in Palestine, man, who been, and they call them servants and slaves right there. That's what they give them a name like nigga, or like, oh, he's black is, derogatory term. We all over the place, man, but I'm just, I see things that discourage me, man. One minute you see, oh man, you feel like this word getting out. You sit down, take your shoes off, and flick the clicker on the TV, and next thing you know, you got one of these dirty butt harlots on your screen, shaking and baking, juking and cooning, all for the white man. We envy our oppressors. We want to do exactly what they say do, because they don't do what we do like we do it. Mm-hmm. We do what they say. We don't do what they do, because if we did what they did, man, we hate their ass. And then it break my heart, man, because we gonna be born back again through our seeds, man. And if we ain't teaching our seeds to keep these high holy days, how to fast, how to keep the new moon, we doomed. We doomed. You gotta teach your kids this, man. I think about these things, man. I'm older. I'm still able to. I can still give you 30 pull-ups. You know what I'm saying? But I think about these things, man. All praises, man. The water Yahweh, the water Yahweh Shah Khan. Am I in the best shape that I could be in? No. Do I get enough time to do what I need to do? No. But the most I know how to make sure I stay in the scriptures. I lose my job and I'll be over here in the Bible all deep. I'll become a deep scholar in 30 days. Yeah, man. You know, he done put me through the ringer, man. So I know these judgments and I know how serious they is. Just when you think you got it all figured out, boom, calamity, dilemma. You walk around wondering what you did. Check your shirt, collar, fringes, you know. It's tough out here, man. We in Crash Out City, man. We got so many people out here, man, trying to tell us who we are, who we not, what we mean to this place. And another thing, all these other nations that's here that Pharaoh is kicking out, they thought that they was above us. Ain't none of you nations above us when it come to Esau, man. It's one thing for you and Esau to kiki and haha, but you're not gonna be above us, man. Not with Esau, man. You gotta talk to the Most High about that, man. You other nations is insignificant, man. We gonna be caught in Esau's hands when Yahweh shall return, man. Not you other nations, man. It's time. I encourage all my brothers, man, to go out here, man, and check out these Sabbath classes that these brothers and these mighty brothers and HOY under elders Zabak and the other elders teach prophecy, man. Give you prophecy pouring out of the book, man, every Shabbat. What's more important than that? That's love, man. You need to get into these scriptures, man. Because it's the only thing that's gonna save your life, man. We already know you can't beat Esau. I don't care if you got 5 switches and your cousin Ray got a AR and this one got a heck. None of that matters, man. You can't beat Esau, man. Cunning hunter, man. Leave that to Esau. We plain niggas. We might knock you out, but we ain't built like that, man. Our war that we fighting is spiritual, man. We don't have to worry about that, man. The Most High said he gonna fight for us, just like he fought for us when we left out of Egypt the last time Pharaoh tried to touch us, man. You know, but you gotta understand he's gonna do these things under the guise of a law, man. Let me get that Psalms 94 and what is that? 94 and 20. 94 and 20. I'm telling y'all. Come on, go ahead, King. I always do that. My bad, King.
No, it's like I'll wait for you to learn.
Nah, man, but I can't stress it enough to you brothers and you sisters, man, that you bring your kids up in this truth, man. Let them learn right alongside of you, man. Don't feel like, oh, I gotta get it first, and we ain't got time for that right now. You gotta improvise, man. But you gotta get right, man. And shout out to all the brothers and sisters, man, who is winding down another year of keeping the Lord's high holy days, new moons, and Sabbaths, man. A big con to y'all, man. You know, nobody gonna tell us, man, and give us that gauge. Like sometimes we need to hear that, man. But we got a lot of work to do, man. Make no mistake about it, man. We could be standing right here, man. We got a whole bunch of camps that mess with us, man. Then we got a whole bunch that don't, man. That ain't our fault. That's for Yahweh Shah to iron out, man. But at least I know that the brothers that I congregate with and do the work with, man, and lay down my life for, man, is humble servants of the Lord, man. We not worried about being the best camp, man. We not worried about none of that. We trying to go to the highways and byways and wake up the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's it. That's all, man. And had the faith of Abraham and had the faith of Noah, man. And had the faith of Moses, man. Rest of that stuff don't matter, man. How many views and clicks you get and that little punk ass check you get from YouTube and Instagram, man. That temporary stuff, man, you're gonna lose out on the kingdom for that, man. Got to be madness, man. You groping like a blind man at noonday all across the wall, chasing money in this kingdom, man. It's almost over. Imagine that, man. Imagine that. You go out here right now and you 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 desolate, you ain't got no money, your account is indigent, you gotta and you desperate. Your girl, she of the world, she all in your ear. Here it is, you trying to hold fast to the truth, and then here come the devil right in your ear. He got to play for you, right? What you gonna do? You gonna risk everything? You gonna make the play, bump up for a couple months, get to a half a brick, and then you gonna get knocked off, and then here come your Howard shot. You couldn't even right your wrong no more, man. Get your minds together, man. I'm telling you, man, we got to get built up in this word, man. And the key to getting built up in this word is the fellowship, man. Outside of these study classes, man. Love on your brother, man. Help your brothers, man. Get to know one another, man. Besides, I'm if Yahweh see fit, man, I'm trying to be in Chicago, man, this year, man, for Passover. I want to meet all the brothers, man. I want to meet the creme de la creme of the house of Israel, man, because they mighty, man. They mighty, man. And I stand on that, man. All these other camps, they got razzle and dazzle, man. But we been fly Israelites. But we humble servants, man. We ain't out here touting like, oh, my dope is the best. If you don't get it from me, you ain't getting nothing. Man, nobody's doing that, man. Ain't nobody over here exalting themselves, man. We going outside to exalt the Most High, man. Hey, play that other video, man. Because Esau and make no mistake about it, man. Esau sitting and lurking right now, man. Just like in Cincinnati, they sitting and waiting, looking for a sweet spot, man. See all our kids getting kidnapped, man. Because they got reckless mothers, man. The father's going in jail, or he can't get right, so she ain't dealing with him because she don't know how to endure to the end with her king. So she looking for the next best thing, what she think is the next best thing, some carnal stuff. It ain't gonna work, man. These kids in these houses raising themselves, man. Ain't nobody to chastise them, tell them right from wrong. You'll find a woman who would check. You could be a wise, righteous man and go over a sister house that's in the world and do her a favor and check her kids and see you turn around and check you. She turn around and look at you like, nigga, these kids ain't been checked by nobody. I have them jump your ass right now. This is the debauchery, man, that we got to deal with in our families, man. All of us got relatives that is in all of them heathen practices, man. Bring that video out, man. The last one, man. And I promise next time I'm gonna do better with the videos. I ain't really that tech savvy, but that don't mean nothing, man. We gonna make sure these scriptures, man, keep beating you upside your head, man. Bring that out. Yeah, man, but we gotta do better, man. We gotta do better. And I ain't just talking to our brothers that congregate with HOY. I'm talking to the brothers that's outside who's teetering on the fence, man. The Most High ain't dealing with that lukewarm stuff, man. A lot of you brothers, you don't join the camps, man, because you don't want to be rebuked, man. Rebuke is the law, and rebuke is the cornerstone of everything, man. If I can't rebuke you or you can't rebuke me, well, what? You know, you Negroes today be on the internet doing some European shit. We listen and we don't judge, man. What the hell is that, man? That's why we here right now in the wilderness of North America about to get boots on our backs again, man. Cause you hard-headed Negroes, man, won't knock it off, man. And y'all perception of what y'all think Esau might like and might do is like warped, man. You got a wicked ass imagination. You be going too far, man. I ain't never like tap dancing, man. I'm giving the bare minimum, man. I ain't going above and beyond, man. Definitely not for Esau, man. Niggas be showing out for the white man, man. Our sisters, man, they where's the logic in what y'all doing right now, man? Don't worry, man. In your time of affliction, man, you gonna seek the Most High, man. And that's gonna be in the form of a righteous brother. You gonna be all up in the brothers' faces, man. It's gonna be a lot of changes that you're gonna have to do to get one of these brothers, man, who've been tried and died in that fire, man. We gotta start thinking ahead, man, and paying attention to what's the sign of the times. Like we see the whole world is blowing up. Damn near the whole California was on fire. All of these prophecies is coming to pass, and you still sitting over here watching Sexy Red and watching Pop the Balloon all day, man. Lusting off, lusting off the latest harlot caught up in whoredom, man. Willing to show her body for a couple of views, and the crazy part is the contestants and the guests ain't even getting no bag for that. They over there half naked. You ain't gotta see the movie. She naked right here, right in front of you on Pop the Balloon. And you know, brothers, man, brothers is desperate, man. They gonna sneak up, especially if they're in the world, man. They ain't got no discipline, man. They trying to get whatever they can get, man. We a wicked ass nation, man. And these camps, man, they a lot of these camps, man. I gotta go back to it, man, because we fumble the ball with a lot of good people, man. We lose connection with people over one bad brother, man. We can't do that, man. We got to really rebuke, man, and we got to hold court and counsel, man, when we got internal issues, man. And then with all of that going on the internet back and forth, man, that's one thing I love about our brothers, man. We discreet, man. We ain't with the soap opera stuff, man. All that Days of Our Israelites of Our Lives stuff. We ain't with all that. A lot of you niggas is bug outs and crash outs, man. A lot of y'all double agents, man, here to start a war, man, to kill us internally, man. And I ain't talking about no brothers that I know. I haven't seen that, but if I did, surely I will rebuke it and check it. That's what the scriptures say do, man.
Fair Use Act, using this video for educational purposes.
We not watching the whole thing either. We watching the first little part, man, because I don't condone it.
True, you making noise, boy. I'm looking for the hoe. Yeah, shake that ass. Where they at? Shake that ass. Where they at? I'm looking for the hoe. Shake that ass, hoe.
Okay.
Shake that ass.
You can stop it right there.
Ass, hoe. Shake that
You
ass.
can stop it right there. Yo, we gotta start teaching against this, man. We gotta make this weirdo activity, man. Esau telling her to do this, man. Esau telling this girl ain't, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's a toss up, man, but we know Esau got her throwing that dangling that bag in front of her, got her jigabooing out there like that. That's nothing our forefathers taught, man. Or our foremothers, they ain't do none of that, man. I got a daughter. I know a lot of y'all brothers got daughters, man. But more so, I got sons, man. And this is what they got to look forward to. Yo, give me the book of Sirach, chapter 26, verse 25, man.
Lucky. Come, this is the book of Sirach. In the Apocrypha Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26 and verse 25.
Bring it up.
A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
What? Read that again.
A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
Right. A shameless woman. Them women that we just seen on that video was shameless. They got all of their nakedness exposed, spiritual and carnal, everything just out there open with no shame. Read that again from the top.
God, Sirach 26 and 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
Shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. Well, when you think that count, you think that count already happened? Oh, he missed me with that one, girl. That was my grandpa. No. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. How is Shah gonna count you as a dog? For not being shamefaced out here, man. Shaking until you break it in front of every dude. You need a bottle of Germ X just to use as lotion with all them stinking, filthy hands been touching on you all night, man. Jump up to verse 8 in the same chapter, man.
Verse 8. A drunken woman and a gatherer abroad causes great anger.
Right. A drunken woman. She drunken with not only wine, she drunk with doctrine, man. All of them girls you see doing that, man, they participating in them rituals that Esau got going on, man. Read.
And she will not cover her own shame.
Right. She's not gonna cover up for nothing, man. She gonna talk vulgar. Fuck you, you bitch ass nigga. My pussy good. You know how they talk. Real aggressive. Read.
Verse 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids.
Right. You see him. You see him. You see all the sexy reds and the Sukianas, and I don't like to just use their names because it's right now. It's Miss Jones' little niece right here, her granddaughter with the three-quarter with a quarter-inch eyelash on, looking like a horse eye, and fake ass weave and the outfit Daisy Duke wore, straight from the Dukes. I had it. Read.
10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in the straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty.
Right. If your daughter is out here acting crazy, man, you're supposed to lock her down. And what happens? A lot of these kids, due to the curses, is raised up in single parent households, man. So ain't no father in there to keep them on the straightly path. And if there is a father around, he ain't around 24/7, man. Y'all know the business, man. Y'all know the institution of sending us away from our family, man. Read.
11. Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee.
Right. Don't be surprised. Don't be like, oh, wow, I can't believe she did that. No, the heart is desperately wicked, man. Read.
She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he has found a fountain.
Right. Everywhere she goes, she gonna be looking for some, like a thirsty traveler. Just I want some. Everywhere she stop, read.
And drink of every water near her.
Right. She want to sip of everybody water, if you know what I mean. Far and near, read.
By every hinge will she sit down.
Right. Salakia. So when it say that, it's saying by like every bush or tree, she gonna sit down, you know. She gonna hide. You know how they used to do back in the day, go romp in the fields, behind the tree, behind the bush. Read.
And open her quiver against every arrow.
Right. Open her legs against every arrow.
Salaka, she just come through with everybody.
Exactly, King.
Get it.
The Most High ain't dealing with that. She gonna be counted as spittle, counted as a dog. And at the end of the day, that judgment fall on you. That judgment fall on me. That's a nasty charge to have. I could get, you know, you gotta look at it like this, right? You allowing your daughter to do that. Not saying you teaching her that stuff. She could get all of that on the internet. She could learn how to be Sukiana, sexy red right on the internet. Okay? The fabricated entertainment version of them. Right on the internet. And you can't combat it. So we got to do something drastic about that, man. We doomed if we don't. We can't afford to be like no more like, I gotta mind my business. No. I ain't saying you gotta go over there and chastise them, but you gotta go out there and rebuke and be that watchman, be that guard dog. Let them know, hey, danger is near, you going off. That's what your pastor ain't gonna do. That's what your pastor. Give me Galatians 4:18. That's what your pastor ain't gonna do. Your pastor ain't gonna risk his life to tell you the truth. But these mighty brothers out here who teaching thus saith the Lord, that's what they gonna do. They gonna risk their life to teach you the truth, man.
It's Slocky King, whatever you say, Galatians and what?
4:18.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4:18. But it is good to be zealously affected always in a good thing, and not only when I am present with you.
Keep going.
My little
jump up for me. Jump up to 16. Jump up to 16 and read that.
Galatians 4, beginning at 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
Right, that's what happens, man. That's what happens to the Israelites when we show you love, man, because we live in a world where good is evil and evil is good. So rebuke in this world, in this matrix, is hate. But the world that we come from, rebuke is love. So every day we go outside and risk our lives to correct and teach our brothers, man, so that they might get an opportunity to be acquainted with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, man. You know, everybody looking for the good stuff, but they ain't getting prepared for. Nobody got contingency plans, man. A lot of these brothers in Israel, man, they just swear, oh, I made it. I done did a couple camps. I did Passover, man. We had a fashion show, it was lit. You know, that ain't enough. Pharisees dress nice too. When your works behind the scene, when you loving on your brother, man. When you correcting your brother, man. When you standing on wise counsel, man. I challenge all you internet Israelites, man, who live in the realm of Facebook, to come out with a camp, man. Come out with a camp. All the prophets and teachers was tortured and killed and imprisoned, man. Nobody liked the prophets and the teachers. Why? Because they all taught one thing: salvation is of Israel's and no one else. So how is it you can't give me 5 minutes on Friday night before you go out? We outside before you go out. How you can't give me 5 minutes, but you can spend whole Sunday up in the church and with somebody who ain't even teaching, thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible. You going off, man. You'll crash out, man. Everybody here is a crash out, man. You got to stay with your brothers, man, and work as a unit to bring other brothers in, man. But if you can't, man, you just, whether they here for beer, man, put that thing on out there, man. Let them make an account for themselves, man. Them books gonna be opened in the end. You ain't got no works, nothing, no sign of repentance. You talking, but you don't show it. You don't love your brothers. That's all I deal with, though, man. Because it, at the core of us, man, we ain't nothing until we is one stick, man. We don't have time to be bickering over, um, he bought the lesson I wanted to bring out. Or, oh, I did that lesson, man. Be humble and meek, man. Just glad you got some understanding on the lesson he brought out, man. He might have gave the lesson up better than you, and you ain't like it. So what? Just do your job, man. Keep your head down and do your job, man. And hope, and in hopes that you get salvation, man. And with that, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Anybody got any questions, concerns, anything, man? How y'all feel about the videos? Let's dialogue, man, because it wouldn't be fair if I just talked all night, especially with all these wise general out here in the army of the Lord on the call.
Hey, Salaki King. Beautiful lesson again, man. Beautiful lesson again. And real talk, man, is like you saying, crash out city, man. That's how you know this place is done. And the Lord said in Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of your time. We got to still be stable mentally, spiritually, and physically while all this chaos is happening, while everybody is crashing out. The Lord said, I saved the apostles for last.
That's
I
a
saved the
mighty
service of God. Yeah, I saved the service of God for last. And we watching all of this happen. We still got to endure, like Matthew 24, endure to the end.
We're going to endure and teach till ain't nothing else to be desolate around here. We're going to teach through the complete desolation, man.
God.
Man.
And that's that mentality, being a soldier. You gotta endure. It's not just a regular battle, it's a war. So in a war, you're gonna go through multiple battles. But you gotta have that mentality. You gotta keep overcoming, keep getting better, keep pushing, keep enduring. And watching all of this, the video with the sexy red, and I'm like, bro. And like you said, King, Esau is the one that's doing this. He know what he's
the
doing.
puppet master.
He the puppet master. And also, like we said with the Kendrick Lamar as well too. Brothers got to understand. The dude said that he's the next Moses. Nah, bro, you can't do that because you taking away from the works that the people within the body of Yahweh Shemel Shah been doing for years.
And you ain't teaching the law, period.
And you ain't teaching the law, right? You can't do that.
No,
the elders that been here for years doing the work.
Well, and don't get me wrong. I don't get me wrong. I do. Don't. If I had to pivot toward a rapper, I appreciate his boldness and standing on that. Unapologetically. Like he ain't go back and retract none of his statements or start cooning. I could appreciate that, but still, man, we getting rid of these prosperity doctrines. We not allowing that. You're not going to be screaming that you're an Israelite, making this bag and not keeping the laws. And yeah, you're an Israelite, but you're a wicked Israelite, man. You part of the 2/3, man. You ain't teaching nobody to keep no commandments, man. Yeah, you walk around here with a crown mocking Christ.
Yeah. And yeah, he got a good. Go ahead. I was saying he got a good message and all of that. But even the Lord said it. When a rich man speak, everybody listen. But when a poor man speak, everybody saying, "Who man's is this?" But the poor
That's
man in Proverbs is the one that his wisdom is being used to save the city. Ain't
right.
that crazy?
That's the crazy talk, King. His wisdom is being used to save the city, man. You can't make this up, man. Hey, man, this the plight of Israel, man, doing the work. I got into it, a little debate with somebody online, because uh, one of the brothers from one of the other camps, he said, he said something to the effect, if you ain't learning this if you ain't getting the truth under so and so, so and so, so and so, it's like it, you ain't in the truth, right? So they started going off, the typical Christian, black Negro Christian shit. Oh, he's a Pharisees and this. And I had to check him and say, yo, listen, man. That brother doctrine, he might be off with a few things, man. But know and understand one thing, you better put some respect on his name, because he go out here and risk his life so that you might have salvation, man. We can't lose sight of the fact of that, man. We supposed to honor, man. Listen, man. That was the first thing that I noticed, man. And I'll be honest, I'll tell you a little personal story, right? So the Most High had took me away from work. I wasn't working no more, and I was homeless. I'm not homeless. I was at home all the time and desperate. My business wasn't going through no more, and I was angry. I was watching Red Pill, just doing all kinds of madness. At this time, I didn't know nothing, right? So I seen the elder, and I saw how he was teaching, right? And the first thing that I could recognize was the power that he had, that he kept saying it wasn't him. It was Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. He was charismatic. He was smooth. And he was like a real professional. And I was drawn to it, right? I liked everything about it. He had a lot of character and wit with how he brought his message across, and it was still edifying. That's some things I'm working on. But regardless, that's how I got the message. And I didn't know at the time, like, that's the Holy Ghost right there, man. When I watch the brothers today, all the camps, when I watch the videos posted up, man, that's the Holy Ghost. My faith is strong. I'm reassured. I know I'm around wise counsel. I know I'm around servants who striving to be better servants. Ain't nobody striving to be the best camp. We're a camp in a congregation of men who think alike and got like-minded practices, but we is the servants of the Most High first. I'm not, what I'm trying to basically say, right, is I'm appreciative to the brothers for even giving me access to this. I know you see brothers camp hopping and, oh, I don't like that they do this, they wear this color, they do that. And this your family, man. You gotta iron out issues with your family, man. You ain't gonna get another family. And now this is your real bloodline family. You gotta put a stamp on that, man. You can't play with that. You can't mess with that, because in the moment of peril, if you can't rely on your brother, man, then what you got? And the key is to make your brother feel that he's so needed because he is, and vice versa. We gotta have mercy with one another too, man. Yo, man. Yahweh Shah was long suffering, man, with the church, man. Do I be upset when I see brothers say stuff that I know that ain't true? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody that I know been exemplary. You know what I'm saying? Everybody been, I haven't dealt with a lot of brothers, man. I came in, I put my head down, man. I started studying, man. I seen the assignment, seen what I gotta do, and I started working on me, man. Once I started getting into the work, then I started applying myself, man, trying to show my fruits, man. Now I understand what love is, and there's still more levels to learn. You know what I'm saying? I'm understanding what love is, and now I'm understanding the backbone of this thing is the fellowship with your brother. Loving your brother is so important because that's where all the nurturing, the counseling, the teaching, the walk get built up at with your brothers. Yo, before I came in the truth, I looked at niggas like, oh, who these straight ass, corny ass dudes is. Drew a line in the sand, hopped across the sand, and found out everybody was just like me. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought that living in the truth would be this fun, would be this cool? That's our job. We gotta be ambassadors. We gotta show that, like, yo, this the right way to live, man. And you can still be, fly, but this the way that you gotta do it, King. We gotta make keeping the law, statutes, and the commandments a thing, man. Like niggas be like going to jail is a thing. Oh yeah, I just came home, I did 5. That's how we gotta make keeping the law. Oh yeah, I keep the law. What you mean? We the ambassadors, man. We the teachers, man. It's a lot on our shoulders, man. And again, I'm just saluting all the brothers that go out on the highways and byways and risk their life, man, to wake up the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man. That ain't no easy task, man. We up against every kind of adversity, every spirit, every law, every made up law that you could think of, man. They throwing the kitchen sink at us, man. It's gonna get tougher, man. But like I said, man, like it's saying Exodus, man, the Lord gonna fight for us, man. We gonna sing songs of rejoice like Moses, man. Long as we stick together, man, and repent as a family, you and your kids and everybody, man. Repent and start keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, man, so we can get on up out of here, man. I'm tired of this place, man. I'm doing a job. I'm doing exemplary work. I installed like 100 cameras on this job site. The Moabite dude I'm working with, he ain't installed none. Everything's professional looking. They offer this nigga a job.
Damn.
They offered this nigga a job. But you know what? I ain't mad. Pretty soon I'm gonna have a job for your ass.
Good. Job call.
Job Corps, for real, man.
We perfectly employed.
we remember Job Corps because you got to think, man. Yo, that was one of the first deterrents that they was using with the prison from the preschool to prison pipeline, man.
God.
A lot of dudes got saved with that program, though, but a lot didn't. I remember everybody go to Job Corps. You know, we used to come out. Oh, you know, where's she been at? She was at Job Corps. What? Oh, what's her number? Yo, we've been experimented on for a long ass time, man. Yo, they've been experimenting on us, man, since experimenting was experimenting. But anyway, man, that's going to conclude the class for tonight, man. Like I said again, man, stand fast, remain humble, and seek wise counsel along this walk. And you're only going to get that if you fellowshipping with the brothers, man. And with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, for leaving us this mighty book of law, statutes, and commandments, aka the truth, aka the handbook, the rule of nations. With that, I'm gonna say, put me out, Shabbat.
Come on, Master Rala. All praise God. Good class.
Priest, the water king, the water king. It ain't me. I ain't got nothing to do with it, man. I was a shy dude about 2.5 years ago, man. Not shy, but wasn't about to be teaching something I ain't really had no knowledge in. It's refreshing right now to know. You know, yo, think of all the things in your life you started, you know what I'm saying, that you might have thought was a good idea that you never completed. Just something you completed. You seen that powerful brother, that powerful teacher. You seen the power he possessed because he could use this as a sword. You seen the power. He was cutting through all the butter with it. And then to turn around and study and show yourself approved in the Most High, put them words in your mouth. That's what I call making a real executive decision, man. That's what I call making a real executive decision. Yeah, but I can't stay that long, man. You know, I'm an old head. I got to go pick up a ladder and go to the plantation at 5 in the morning, man.
Shalom.
Shalom, family, man. Hey, and I don't be on a lot of the Zooms. I ain't gonna lie, I be sleep, but I definitely watch all the classes, man. And I just want to salute all the brothers, man. Keep up the mighty lessons, man, because we all getting edified together, man. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom.
Shalom. Come, Master.
Come, Master. Come.
Hey, Shalom, King. Okay.